Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. So the plot thickens regarding Tyson Fury versus OLEKSANDR USYK because there was an interview on the MMA Hour, and this involved Igor Klimas and OLEKSANDR USYK on one side, and Tyson Fury and the excellent Turkey on the other. They were together. It was they weren't in the studio together, those two pairs. That it was all online. It was like a Teams thing. But it was announced by the excellent Turkey Milkshake that the rescheduled date for Tyson Fury versus OLEKSANDR USYK will be May the 18th. Okay, let me repeat that. Tyson Fury versus OLEKSANDR USYK has been rescheduled for May the 18th. All right. Now, there was a bit of going, back and forth between the two camps. Not so much USYK, who said virtually nothing, as he always does. Doesn't seem interested in talking to anyone. He just likes to sort of get on with his business. He was very sort of quiet. Klimas, however, the host of this little Teams meeting, said to Klimas, "You called Tyson Fury a coward," and he said, "Yeah, I did, because he doesn't want to fight Usyk. He never wanted to fight Usyk. He didn't say that he thought Fury had faked the cut, but he did say, he's always ducked Usyk. Obviously, Fury's not going to take being called a coward. You've never had a fight in your life, and he called him a sort of rat something, and And then we got to the subject of the cut itself. Now, Turkey Milkshake, who was sitting next to Tyson, and they seem to be best buddies, said, "I would never tolerate anyone. If I felt a 1%, if I had 1% feeling that this had been faked, I would, not have anything to do with that fighter. This happened." He also said that there was a camera in Tyson's training camp, implying that, I saw the cut. In fact, he said that there's a camera in I guess it's in the gym, and I saw it happen. And Fury showed, the cut, and there's some swelling around the eye as well as the cut's been stitched up. You can't really see the cut on this particular thing, but Turkey Milkshake said, "I believe Tyson totally, absolutely. These things happen in boxing. It's not the first time, it won't be the last," and so on and so forth. Yeah. The Turkey Milkshake, he seems like a real genuine boxing fan, and I'm kind of warming to the guy in that respect. But Fury wasn't happy. Again, not happy with Klimas. Right at the end of the little meeting, Fury said something about. He said, "If anyone calls my wife a bitch, I'll smash the teeth out. Knock the teeth out." And this seemed to be directed at Klimas, and Klimas said, "Well, I've never called your wife anything. I never called your wife a bitch." And Fury said, "All right, well, if you didn't, I'll apologise for that, but don't ever call me a coward. I've had 35 fights. I've got off the canvas and blah-de-blah-de-blah." Now, all of this is true. I mean, Tyson, I've always said Fury is not scared of any man. He's scared of losing. He's scared of losing that unbeaten record, because as long as he's got that, just like Floyd Mayweather did, he can call himself the greatest. I've never been beaten. No man's ever beaten me. So I think he has a fear of losing his unbeaten record. But at no point have I ever thought Tyson Fury's a coward. I mean, come on, for Christ's sake. We all have weaknesses, mental weaknesses, psychological weaknesses, physical weaknesses. But the cowardice is something else. Cowardice is running away. Fury has ducked Usyk, in my opinion, without question. That doesn't make him a coward. Being a coward is a different thing. Being a coward is choosing to do the easy thing when you know you should be doing the difficult thing. Some people behave like cowards in everyday life. They don't look after their kids. They don't look after, they don't look after their spouses, their families. They know they should, but they'd rather punk out. That to me is a coward. All right. Fury's not a coward. I think cowardice in boxing is extremely rare. And don't get me wrong, people duck other fighters all the time. But again, that's not really cowardice. Quitting, I wouldn't necessarily call quitting cowardice. Not 99 times out of 100. Is it cowardice? No, it's not really. I wouldn't. That's not the word I would use. lack of desire, maybe. But anyway, I'm digressing here. Anyway, the main point of this is that the rematch has been the rescheduling for the Fury Usyk fight is May the 18th. All right. There were other things discussed during this little teams meeting as well. Excellent Turkey mentioned the Eddie versus Frank 5 versus 5 thing. By the way, the February date for the original date for Usyk versus Fury is off. That's been scrapped. It's going to be brought forward. And he also mentioned Filip Hrgović because Filip Hrgović is IBF mandatory. The Excellent Turkey said, "Well, I'll tell you what. I've got a list of 6 fighters here. You pick one of them. You can fight them. I'll pay you. You know." And he mentioned Dubois, he mentioned Sanchez, he mentioned Gerald Anderson, Bacoli, even Jarrell Miller got a mention. I don't know why, but he did. Dubois was another one. I think that's 6, isn't it? What else did he mention? He actually said, "I will foot the bill." This is Excellent Turkey talking. "I'll foot the bill for Usyk's camp and Fury's camp as well," which is, I mean, the guy, he's got, when he got that much money, when he got billions, I mean, it's chump change, isn't it? But as far as the May the 18th date goes, the host of the show, the MMA guy, said to Fury, "Do you accept the date?" He said, "Yes, absolutely, 100%. Usyk, do you accept it?" "Absolutely, 100%. So they, of course, anyone can pull out, but you know, May the 18th. That's the date. That's the rescheduled date, apparently. But a real strange. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see this at all. You know, and you've got Fury sitting next to Excellent Turkey in one studio, or probably in one of Turkey's palaces, I'd imagine. Best buds, besties forever. Probably doing the little finger thing. "Oh, you're my bestie." And on the other hand, you've got Klimas and Usyk. Usyk's sitting there, you know. Oh, at one point, Excellent Turkey said, because Klimas was translating for Usyk, and Excellent Turkey says, "Usyk can speak English. Why are you translating for him? He can speak English. Speak English." It was surreal. It was the whole boxing in Saudi Arabia has become this really weird, surreal thing where huge amounts of money are flying around. All sorts of fantasy matchups are being made. And I don't know, it's a weird episode, a chapter in boxing history. It really is weird. But yeah, here's hoping no one else gets injured and Tyson gets his eye fixed. And yeah, they did say to Usyk, "What are you going to do between now and May?" He just said, "I'll go back to training." I don't know whether he'll have another fight between now and then. Probably not. May, what are we in now? It was start of February, March, April, May. Depending, my 18th of May is halfway into it. What we got now? I'm trying to work this out off the cuff. February, March, April. So you're talking 12, maybe 13 weeks there. Yeah, you got about 12, 15 weeks. So could you squeeze another fight in? No, I don't see him doing it myself. But anyway, what I'll do is I will leave the link in the description. The descriptions so you can go and watch this little meeting and see what you think. Have a look, tell me what you think, and let me know what you think, basically. All right. Anyway, thanks for your time. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the like button, and as always, thank you very much. I'll catch you later, and bye for now.